So this road is on the way to Gila Cliff Dwellings. It's 44 miles. Takes about an hour, 20 minutes. Google or Apple Maps had it completely wrong for where it is. And so kind of a 1.5 lane road. I guess I'll get there around 3 p.m. because of this. This is the Gila National Forest overlook. Getting close to the Cliff Dwellings. Well, it's 57. I made it to the visitor center. That was a long drive, but now they had the stamp here, but I guess there's a bookstore that closes at 4 right at the Cliff Dwellings trailhead, so I'm headed there now. Well, I'm starting the Cliff Dwelling Trail. It's a 1 mile round trip. Takes about an hour. This is the Gila River. It's about 3:30 right now. Here's the bookstore. This trail is going with this beautiful stream. Hope I have enough light. Look at that cave. Lots of fun bridges. That's nice. Back and forth across the stream. I think those caves are Cliff Dwellings. So now we're on the face of the Cliff Dwellings. So cool. So cool. You can see all the burnt ceiling from cooking. So neat. That's so cool. And the last cave. Hi.
Just trying to stay out of your photos.
Oh, no, you're good. Do whatever you want to do. Cool.
What we're looking at is 80% original, only 20% has been restored or strengthened.
Wow.
This was the original entrance to this dwelling.
Cool. So this cave was used back to 500 AD. They radiocarbon dated the soot to that time period. Then in the 1200s, the Mongolians came in and built more structure, but only stayed 25 years. And it took them 10 years to build it, and then drought hit the area.
And the floors
Ooh.
and these benches did not lend themselves for sleeping platforms, so it's thought that the community would have assembled here for meetings or whatever. Those are storerooms built into the side.
And this was a large communal space also for around 60 people.
Typical sleeping chamber, if you will. Imagine a family 4 or 6 in here. It's square, rectangular shape. Most of the dwelling type of apartments were built truly rectangular. And over here we have excellent examples. You go where this was there in 1891, and other ranchers and settlers, of course, have to follow suit. This place was discovered by white settlers in 1864, and looting and pillaging rapidly ensued. Teddy Roosevelt made it a monument in 1907, but he didn't allocate any resources to protect it. It was just a name on a map. It really didn't get any robust protection until 1950s. It's thought to be perhaps a ceremonial chamber for a shaman. One thing you'll notice is that these walls are very finely plastered. All the other walls in this dwelling complex are just the rough mortar and stone. Also, if you'd come here 30 years ago, this mural would have been evident right there. There's still a little bit of the white line on the wall. This is thought to represent rain clouds and rain. Due to the refinement and extra attention given to this room, that is why it's thought to be perhaps a ceremonial chamber for a shaman.
Whoa. And more graffiti, like old graffiti, or is it?
That's new. Well,
Yeah, it kind of looks
it's hard to know.
pretty new. And this looks old, huh? A little older.
And you realize we really didn't have any protection until 1950. It's amazing. This and that.
Yeah. Awesome. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
As you look at these chambers, you recognize that most of them have lintel holes. Those are the holes that supported the horizontal roof beams. So virtually all these rooms had roofs and were entered from the top with ladders.
Wow.
We thrived on corn, beans, and squash, the 3 sisters. They grew their crops on the top of the mesa and in the parking lot by the bookstore.
Wow.
Also, this canyon supports 36 native plants that are either this area supports a lot. So this structure here is thought to be a two-story apartment, if you will. The lower chamber is used for storage. We know that from artifacts and foodstuffs found inside. The upper chamber was a sleeping chamber, soft and preserved.
Tan deer hides on this.
And if you walk up these little stairs here and look into that crib, we'll walk away. Yeah, and you're welcome to go up those ladders and look into these rooms. Circular. Kivas, if they're built at ground level, are typically perfectly circular. But it's hard to make perfect circles on a cliff face. So in Kivas, that's where men would do their ceremonies, asking for divine help. Please don't lean on the walls.
Don't touch.
Awesome.
And if you folks need help finding those pictographs, let me know. I'll come back up there.
Wait.
And then look where the charcoal gray and the beige layer meet. There's a red handprint directly above that flat right rock. I see it. And there's another one 14 inches that's a little paler.
So cool. Corn cobs.
I don't know if you heard, there's two handprints, pictographs, a region-wide phenomenon. They all start moving around looking for greener pastures.
So in 1300 the drought broke and they just left the refuges they were in. They had already Whoa. So there's the trail we came in on below, and the large bridge, parking lot with the store. We're up here a little higher. See how this goes down. Sun is setting, going to set. There's the Gila River. Gila River. Bye, Canyon. Middle Fork, little exit, still in the park. Supposedly, there's some hot spring pools down here. Well, I'd love to go to these actual natural hot springs. I just met the guy that made them. And it's 2 river crossings and that was my foot. So 2 river crossings and then they're there, but it's already getting dark. And this would not be too easy to come back on in the dark.